What's going on, everybody? This is my 1911, and I'm going to do a quick review on it, just overall review, and do a disassembly on it, and maybe teach somebody that don't know how to take apart a 1911 how to take apart a 1911. So just bear with me, and we're going to get this thing taken down and field stripped. But it is a Thompson Auto Ordnance 1911, and it 45 semi-autos, as it says on the side. Well, it says automatic, but either way, you know what I mean. And it's got the G10 scales on both sides. I think that's a grenade. I want to say a grenade pattern. I can't remember what it was, but some eBay grips. Not a bad gun. It's a Series 70 model. It's got all the polished, everything's polished, which this is something that needs to get replaced. Slide lock or slide release. One-handed operation. Yeah, I probably should take that out. But one-handed operation, you can do it. But anyway, it's a little bit difficult to get to that slide release. You need maybe it's just me with small thumbs, but I think I would need a bigger slide release or slide stop. But let's go ahead and clean this thing, or disassemble it and clean it later. But here we go. Basically, you're gonna start out, check your gun, make sure it ain't loaded, check the chamber, make sure it ain't loaded, and it's not. And you're gonna take it, slide it back to right here. There's two notches. One's a slide stop for when you get an empty mag. Second notch is a takedown notch. You're gonna line the tip of that slide stop with the takedown notch, and that thing will pop right out. Set that down, and you're gonna pull this off the gun. My gun happens to have a full-length guide rod, which stays with the gun. Makes it a lot easier. Normally you would pull down and you would pull out this front. You would take this front out first. Take the spring, slide this clockwise, pull your guide rod out. See what I mean? This is a Wilson Combat full-length guide rod. So it makes the takedown a lot easier. Set that down. You're going to turn this counterclockwise, and then that barrel bushing will pop right out. And set that down. Your barrel, slide it straight out the front of the gun, and now you're ready for field stripping, or field cleaning, I guess. If you're going to clean this at the range or whatever, spray some rim oil on it and scrub her down and whatnot. But that's pretty much it. This one is kind of dirty. It's been shot not very long ago at all, but got a lot of dust and lint on it. This is my daily carry gun, and I shoot it a good bit. I figure if you're gonna own a gun, you ought to shoot the thing. And I mean, if you're gonna carry a gun every day, you definitely should shoot the thing. I mean, if you're depending your life on a piece of metal, you need to know every bit of that piece of metal. I did some polishing on this. That helped a lot on any malfunction. This gun, when I first got it, it malfunctioned all the time, and every other shot was malfunction. And let me see if I can get it. Right here's your extractor, or the back end of your extractor. I'll go in another video and show you how to replace that, or how to fix the one that's in there. I didn't actually buy another one, but you can see it, very tip of it right there. Mine was bent, and it was bent out of spec, so when I shot the thing, it would stovepipe it just about every time. It'd pull it halfway out of the chamber and jam up. Couldn't have that on my daily carry gun. So basically, reassembly's same as taking it apart. But yeah, I ended up bending that guide rod back, or the ejector. Yeah, I bent the ejector back to spec, and to put this on, you start out on this side. I probably should have done that in video, but it's got this little key on it. You can see it right there. That key lines up with the barrel lug. It's like, I think it's a barrel lug they call that. I don't know, but you can turn it counterclock or clockwise all the way over. Yeah, it's clockwise. You're gonna slide your guide rod back in the gun. Line this. Get your thing set up just right. Push down that main spring. Push down your guide rod. My bad. Lock that back into place and make sure it's flush. Everything looks good. Make sure that hole is lined up. It looks good. And take it, slide it back on your gun. Find the hole. You can see right there it's too far back. You want that to be perfect alignment there. Take that guide rod, put it in there. Careful not to scratch your trigger guard area. I'm gonna get it right underneath that little nipple sticking out, right there. You see that nipple? You're gonna pull this thing back, line it up one more time where it needs to be, push it right into place. Another thing, this gun, when I first got it, this thing would not pop back into place, and it was because it had a bad angle on it from being so old. This thing had a really bad angle on it. It would not poke back into place. That's why whoever had this before me had scratched it to pieces right here, trying to get that thing to go back in. I ended up filing this down just a little bit with just a cheap set of hand files. Filed it down, got it to go back in, and works good every time now. But that is my 1911, and that's it. And I need to take this thing back down and clean it. I would do that on camera, but y'all know how to clean guns, and that would just be boring. But this is my 1911. I've had this I've been carrying this for about 9 months now, and I really like the gun. It's a really nice gun. I went from a Glock 19 to this, and I like my Glock. I wouldn't trade that Glock for any other gun, but I just like the 1911. I like how simple they are, but I mean Glocks are simple too, but it's just I like the history behind the 1911. Grandfather carried 1911. Great grandfather carried 1911. You know, there's a long history of 1911s, and I like the history behind them and what they went through. And well, that's pretty much it on my disassembly video. If you got any ideas on better things I can do to make this video better, just put them down in the comments below, and just let me know. And y'all take it easy. Have a good day. Bye.